Ray. Both of them.
I don't understand the red cards.
Think of cards in football as the opposite to your Sapphire Reserve card. They penalise, this rewards. Like how you just earned 3 times the points on dining.
Thank you.
Huh? I wanna fly away. Huh? I'm steady grinding, writing rhymes, feel like
What is going on, guys? Welcome back.
I'm like, bruh, like that's literally Ryan Moody right there. That is literally Ryan Moody right there. Like, bruh. Oh my god. Alright. Let me get my shit together. Like this dude. Oh my god, Becky. Oh my god, bro. Alright, let me see. We chillin', man.
Back commentary for you. Do me a favor, down in the pinned comment, just click the Weeble link. You can sign up if you want. It's going to be the best promotion, but just let them know the marketing still works. My goodness, this guy did not believe that yesterday I showed you Madden 27 footage. It astonishes me that you guys see the game and you can't even tell the difference, and your defense of the game being bad is that you don't think that this is really Madden 27. You think I'm just using, well, I mean, in a way I am using Madden 26. This game does not improve meaningfully year to year, guys, and that's what we're here to talk about. Let's take a look at this footage here. I want you to look right here at this lineman. We're going to go through, we're going to just dissect. Okay, I know if you play this game, you've had this happen right here. We're going to look at this interaction right here. I'm telling you, this year, this go find work mantra is going to be something we harp on a lot. And if you've played any EA football game, you've had the ball handed off to you, you've went to start running, and you've had this instant block shed and then either ran into the back of your lineman or been tackled in the backfield instantly. This happens because the pulling linemen don't have their logic fixed. They pull too fast and they can't target. They get in the way of the halfback or they miss their block altogether.
That's football. That's football. The play is designed for the right tackle or the right guard, whatever you wanna call it, whichever it is. I'm not the biggest football position knowledge, and you know what I mean. But let's just look. So you'll have the right guard or whatever, or the center or whatever.
27.
So, yeah,
You think I'm just using, well, I mean, in a way I am using Madden 26. This game does not improve meaningfully year to year, guys, and that's what we're here to talk about. Let's take a look at this footage here. I want you to look right here at this.
Come on, Ryan. Shout out whoever's watching. And shout out Ryan Moody, too. Shout out Ryan Moody, because I've been watching his shit for years. I've been fucking with Madden. And I've been fucking with Ryan. I've been supporting because he does talk about things that are wrong with Madden, and he did talk about things that. But over time, you kind of you kind of learn like, hey, no disrespect, Ryan. But if you call the same play for 4 quarters in a football game, something's telling me that the defense is going to change some things up. Something's telling me you're not always going to get the same results. Now, back then in the 90s and the early 2000s, you could do that. You could hand the ball off to Michael Vick. You know what I mean? Put him as your halfback, or put him as your quarterback, and just run around. We running. Now, if you do that, Michael Vick is gonna get tired. So by the third quarter, but he's Michael Vick. Ryan, come on, bro. It's 2026. Something's telling me Something's telling me that Ryan Moody is the type of guy to run the same play over and over and over and over. And then when it finally messes up or something bad happens, that's the play that's the fuck up. Madden worked all year for that. You did the same play 5 times in a row and expect the defense not to change? Well, that's Madden. That's Madden. This is football, Ryan. What do you think is gonna happen? Something's telling me that the coach is going to realize that they're doing the same play over and over, so they're going to change the coverage adjustments. They're going to blitz somebody. They're going to stop blitzing people. They're going to put man. They're going to put zone. They're going to do something. And I just hit the back. And I'm not tripping, bro. Move the bag over, though, so I don't hit it. But I'm not tripping, bro. That's football. That is football. You're mad because you can't cheese? Or is he mad because he could? I don't know. Loki, I'm not too sure what Ryan's bad at, bro.
This lineman. We're gonna go through.
Over time, I start not knowing what Ryan is really mad at, because it's like, what are you complaining about?
We're gonna just dissect. Okay, I know if you play this game, you've had this happen right here. We're gonna look at this.
That's okay. So that play is designed for him to go outside because the left guard, is running outside. These 3 people are already blocked. I said tackling. My dumbass. These 3 people are already blocking. Okay? 71, if you look at the line, 71 is going to block right there, and he's designed to go up, get that guy. This, probably the center or the right guard. Because that's going to be the right side of the line. So the right guard or the center, whichever one, is going to go around. And you see the shadow right there. You see the corner shadow or the linebacker shadow right there on the left side of the screen. Look, let me see. Yep, right above where my picture is. Right above where my picture is. Anyone want to tell me who that lineman is going to block? Or is supposed to block? Anyone want to tell me? Like, that's why I'm like, but you're mad because your lineman got beat one play by a guy who has a superstar ability. Like, bro, this dude is good. Like, he's not a
interaction right here. I'm
trash
telling you,
lineman.
this year, this go find work mantra is going to be something we harp on a lot.
Everything breaks down.
And if you've played any EA football game, you've had the ball handed off to you, you've went to start running, and you've had this instant block shed, and then either ran into the back of your lineman or been tackled in the backfield instantly. This happens because the
bro literally just got beat. You're mad because your lineman got beat. Guaranteed, do that play again. Guaranteed, do that same exact play again. Guaranteed, you'll get, what, 5-6 yards? Now it's 3rd and, I want to say 4. So it went from 2nd and 10, because he's about to get tackled right here. So second and probably 10, probably 11, 12. Second and 12 to third and 5 off the same play. That's why I don't like people like this, because it's like,
Pulling
bro,
linemen
what?
don't have their logic fixed. They pull
What?
too fast and they can't target. They get in the
He's
way of the
already
halfback
going to
or they
block
miss
that
their block
linebacker.
altogether. And you're lying.
That's why I don't like Ryan, because it's like, bro, like, you talk about things that kind of make sense, but then once people actually realistically look at it, they don't make sense. You want this lineman who obviously does not have 99 speed. Something's telling me he's not that fast, bro. So for him to block that X Factor, oh my god, he got beat by an X Factor. Who the fuck? Yo, Ryan, no disrespect, bro, but uh, bro, you're mad because your good players are making plays? Like what? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
To yourself. You are lying to yourself if you're telling yourself this has never happened to you or the game is improved. That's all there is to it. Moving forward, we're going to the game is improved. Lying to yourself if you're telling your block altogether. And you're lying to yourself. You are lying to yourself if you're telling yourself this has never happened to you or the game is improved. That's all there is to it.
Bro's mad because his good players are playing good. That's all that happened right there. An X Factor player made a good play. Oh my god, right. 27 might be the year that I kind of stop supporting him, because it's like, I get it, but then I don't get it, because it's like, we could have talked about way more different things. Like, watch, let's just
Moving forward, we're going to take a look at this play. It's again, very common play. Things that aren't fixed. Quarterback is going to roll out. The footage I've seen, way too many rollouts, way too many deep drops. Let's take a look right here. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to give you the deep drop. We're going to take a look at this play. It's again, very common play. Things that aren't fixed. Quarterback is going to roll out. The footage I've seen, way too many rollouts, way too many deep drops. Let's take a look right here. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe that backer won't pick it up. But look at this zone coverage. He's moving the other way when this ball is thrown. You're going to tell me he's defending this receiver on the deep route, right? And leave this much. I put the hand up. That much. Middle of the field, wide open. Ball backer won't pick it up. But look at this zone coverage.
So let's back up real quick. This dude, Ryan talks about either this linebacker right here in the middle by RB or this one by Y. And it's like,
things that aren't fixed. Quarterback is going to
look at B. Look where B is. Look where B is in the middle of the field. Look where B is. Look where B is. Shout out whoever the fuck is watching. Look where B is. B. The red button. The red button. Look at that. Middle of the field. That guy covering him. Okay? That's the guy Ryan Moody wants to come back across the field and guard A. The green button. The green button. Okay, so the guy covering the red has to come all the way across field and cover green. Okay, let's just watch what happens. Let's watch.
roll out. The footage I've seen, way too many rollouts.
Look where they're at. Just look where they're at. Ryan Moody, I get it, bro. I understand. Like I said, I've been watching Ryan Moody for years. But it's getting to the point where he needs to kind of take a second and look. Like he needs to just watch what's going on. Like I said, shout out whoever's watching, much love. But Look at B, the red button in the middle of the field. I don't have my mouse on, so you can't see. I'm circling it. Look at B and look at A, the green one, across the field on the right side. Ryan Moody, okay, the guy I'm watching, Ryan Moody is going to say that the guy defending them has to come all the way across field and cover both of them. Okay? Let's listen. Let's listen.
It's way too many deep drops. Let's take a look right here. Okay, let's take a look.
And he's circling the linemen, talking about the linebackers. That's just a little nitpick. You're circling the linemen saying, let's talk about these linemen, yet you're going to talk about the linebackers in 2 seconds. Watch.
I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe that backer won't pick it up. But look at this zone coverage. He's moving the other way when this ball is thrown. You're going to tell me he's defending this receiver on the deep route, right? And leave this much, I put the hand up, that much, middle of the field, wide open. You're looking for work? You want me to nitpick, though, right? All I do is nitpick. Watch this tackle animation. This is real-time physics right here? This right is real-time physics? I don't think so. I don't think that's physics, guys. You know what I think that is? I think that's, yet again, another animation. These plays, whether you want to believe it or not, are from Madden 27. If you...
That's why I don't like Ryan. Because it's like, he doesn't say the common sense things. He doesn't say the common sense things. Like, bro, he's wide open. He's wide open. They have an outside zone over. I already know Madden. I was playing college football, and all they do is copy and paste. All EA does is copy and paste. I'm not really tripping on that. So it's like, yo, no, bro, right here on the outside zone to the right, and then the outside zone to the left. He's covering the middle. Bro ran through the middle. Everything just broke down. The defense literally just broke down. That's how it is. That's literally how it is. Go play Madden right now. Go play college football right now. I was playing it yesterday. Because I'm trying to get into college 27, so, you know what I mean? Might as well get, I was playing college 26. When the defense breaks down, there's going to be a hole. There's going to be a gap. There's going to be something. Someone's going to be open. That's football. But my thing is that Ryan Moody is saying the dude covering the guy on the in route has to come back and cover the curl route. Bro, there's a defender right here. He should be the one coming over here and getting in. Even though, yes, it leaves the backside open. See, there's so many things. There's gonna be a hole open. That's football. If you're a good football player, you're gonna understand. All you have to do is pay attention. Use your eyes. Look. What movie was that from? All you have to do is look next time.
On the deep route, right?
Use your eyes.
And leave this much. I put the hand up. That much. Middle of the field, wide open.
I feel like every
You're looking for work?
like I'm talking to my friends.
You want me to nitpick, though, right? All I do is nitpick.
Look.
Watch this tackle animation.
Look.
This is real-time physics right here? This right is real-time physics? I don't think so. I don't think that's physics, guys. You know what I think that is? I think that...
This motherfucker's over here nitpicking because he wants bro to come up. In a real life tackle, he would have just grabbed both of them and just, tackled them. That's probably what he would have did. But he got an animation tackle. So it's like, bro, and no disrespect, but no real Madden player is going to give a fuck about that. As long as the motherfucker goes down. Or if you have the football, as long as you don't fumble, like, you don't care. You don't give a fuck about, oh, he grabbed him and, he did that. It's like, bro, no one cares about that.
That's, yet again, another animation.
The worst thing that's going to happen
These
about this
plays, whether you...
The worst thing, sorry to keep pausing the video, but the worst thing that's going to happen for, like, a real Madden player that's going to be bitching and complaining is because he caught it in the red marker one-handed at that. He caught it one-handed in the red. That's going to be the only reason that people complain, because it's like, bro, you're in the red. You should not have caught that, period. But you caught that one-handed at that. So it's like, that's going to be the real thing that people are going to actually complain about. No one's going to complain about the middle defender having to come from guarding one guy to having to guard another guy. Like, bro, no one's going to complain about it. No one's going to complain because your X-Factor players are playing good. They're the reason they are an X-Factor player. No one complains about Michael Jordan being Michael Jordan because Michael Jordan is good at basketball. Like, motherfucker, we know he's good at basketball. No one, what? Now you're mad? Oh, Michael Jordan doing the post fadeaway. Michael Jordan dunking on everybody. Now you're mad? Huh? He's been doing that. The fuck?
Want to believe it or not, are from Madden 27. If you want to sit there and tell yourself that it's a work in progress, go ahead. Go ahead. But you cannot tell me that you have sat here and played these games the last 3, 4, 5 years and not had the gameplay hindered by these issues. Linemen that pull in this game historically cannot find their target. They run, they have this awkward pullback animation, they block no one, they get in your way.
Don't get me wrong. As a person who's played Madden the past, like he said, 4 or 5 years in college football now, yes, he is right. Those animations are in the game. Now, you have to play the game and do specific things in the game to get those animations. Is that my motherfucker?
We just saw it with Madden 27. I just showed it to you. The zone coverage and not carrying from one zone to the next and rolling out. Still a problem. They go and they stand still. I just showed it to you. Still happening. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Okay, maybe the double team blocks can't pick up in the middle of a play. Maybe they can't. Fair. It's going to generate pressure. I mean, as so many of you like to tell me, the game's not going to be perfect.
What the? There's a hell mode? A game that never ends, huh? Bring it.
Crud. Stupid 1-year-old body. The EXP required to level up skills and characters in Hell mode is 100 times the normal. But you know, this family stuff is pretty nice too.
Sometimes I just want what I want right now, you know?
Well, with Chase Secure Banking, your direct deposit hits your bank account up to 2 days faster.
2 days?
2 days.
Sick.
But, guys, here's the reality. Here's the reality that so many people don't want to talk about. If we were making meaningful changes year to year, if Field Sense, all the things we were sold on Field Sense, how it was going to change, how it was going to be an innovation, if Field Sense really mattered, if players literally go back all the way, I sat at EA Sports for EA 25, Madden 25, and we got told all the players are going to have contextual awareness. They're going to run all these sweeps. They're going to know where players are on the field. When you watch this footage, the main takeaway you should have is these players don't know what's going on. They're not aware of their teammates. Because yes, it is a video game, but it has such basic logic coding. First play.
That's what every video game has, Ryan. No disrespect, but that's what every video game has. Now, this motherfucker's over here mad because you can't go 80 fucking yards. First play. I'm sorry the defense is playing defense, Ryan. I'm sorry you got sacked. I'm sorry your worst lineman got fooled, got pushed, got shoved, got yanked down, got shoved to the ground, got juked by. Like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you made a bad read and you threw a pick. I'm sorry. No disrespect, Ryan, because I was playing college football 26 yesterday. Want to take a guess at what happened to me? Football. Literally everything I just said. I threw a pick with Nico. Shout out UCLA. No, I threw a pick. I got sacked. I lost yards. No, not every single run goes for 20, 30 yards. Not every pass goes for 80 yards. I gave up a 70-yard pass to Northwestern. I lost to Northwestern 14-7. You know what I mean? Like, this is football, bro. This is football. Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, the greatest quarterbacks ever. Let's look at Tom Brady. 6 Super Bowls, right? 5 Super Bowls. All the greatest quarterback ever. Has he ever thrown an interception? Has he ever got sacked? Has he ever thrown an incompletion? But then we have Ryan Moody over here. Man, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, man. And hell, make fun of me, Ryan. I was even, when I was planning this shit, I was even saying it. Like, bro, next Ryan Moody video, he should be making fun of me because I'm supporting it. Like, I'm over here, oh yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. Do you watch football? I want to know, low-key, I kind of want to know if he does watch football. Because it's like, you'll see these things. You'll see these things. Not every pass is complete. Not every tackle is great. Not every... I don't know if he even watches football, bro. Like, for real, I low-key don't know. Because it's like I said, Tom Brady has gotten sacked. Manning's gotten sacked. This is crazy. And there goes my motherfucking dog. I'll be back.
That pulling guard, pulling tackle, whatever it is in any situation, once he gets past his gap, he doesn't understand the assignment. The AI is not there. He's turning back to target. That's the basic programming. Clint is a former NFL lineman. He's been working on this game for over 10 years. This issue has not been fixed. Pulling linemen is something that's done at Pop Warner. You want to tell me that I'm nitpicking. You want to tell me that I'm an idiot. You want to tell me that I'm miserable, I hate my life. You know what would really have me working at a sad factory every day? Is if I had to go into work every single day and I couldn't fix a problem for 10 straight years. Why have former players if this is the result? So you're going to tell me you're going to bring in a former NFL quarterback to help work on this game, and he's going to watch a quarterback roll out and the entire middle of the field be left open because the players don't understand how to work within a zone. They're not reacting to the quarterback moving and receivers getting open. They actually actively, I just showed it to you, they actively move away from the receiver that's getting open. And yet you sit here and tell me, oh, you don't know football. You're clueless. You're an idiot. He was rolling over to trail the quarterback because the quarterback could have scrambled and he had to contain him. Or some of you will say, oh no, the linebacker, the linebacker was covering the receiver that you can barely see 10 yards down the field. He was trying to stay in a pass trajectory against a bullet pass. I mean, we can literally sit here and connect whatever dots you'd like to do. But the reality is the logic in this game does not act as a cohesive team. These players are still going out very much acting individually. And it's very apparent in coverage. It's extremely apparent on the offensive line. And if you understand football, one of the core elements is you are a team. You have a team objective. The line as a whole is to block and protect the quarterback, to block and open up run lanes. And Madden can't get it done. In the secondary, you were to work as a team to cover receivers, to prevent gaps, to have integrity in your coverage. And in Madden, there's massive gaps. You can excuse away all of these issues. You can pretend they don't exist. You can pretend I don't know football. You can pretend you've never seen it. But the reality is, who will see it is the person that you're playing against. And they will learn to manipulate all of these little exploits. And then when you go online to play, you can only control one person. Your running back is going to get blown up in the backfield. Your secondary is going to leave massive openings and windows for throws. Your line is not going to understand how to protect your quarterback. You're going to get instant win-loss block sheds. You're going to have no idea where the pressure is coming from. And every once in a while, you may go to make a tackle and just have a player dive off into nowhere. Animation-dependent football. Something EA has promised us they've been working away from for years. And we're still there. I'm going to say this very objectively. This is going to be the worst received Madden in a long, long time. How can I confidently sit there and say that? Because what they've done is they have turned everything now into a minigame. Everything is a metered minigame. And I'm telling you right now, that will be the excuse. When you go to play this game and you see these issues, they're going to tell you, oh, you selected the wrong catch. You had the wrong timing. You had this, you had that. It's not going to be the lack of animations in this game. It's not going to be the lack of logic in this game. It's going to be your fault. Do you know how I know this? Because 5-6 years ago, Clint Oldenburg sat here and told us we were the problem with this game. Get good. They had a whole slogan. Get good, winners win. Because people were telling Clint, hey, the blocking in this game is atrocious. Some of you don't want to wake up. Some of you want to just sit here and believe it's going to be the best one ever. This is really the year. Okay. Okay, if you feel that way, then that's fine. But I have a feeling those are the same people that aren't playing this game 3 weeks into release. I mean, certainly those are the people that at the start of a video were telling me, I am admitting this gameplay is awful and broken, and I refuse to believe that this is actually Madden 27, even though it is. And when you've got people that look at this gameplay and say it's so bad, there's no way it can really be Madden 27, you've got Muppets in this community that would rather tell me how much I hate my life and how I'm a miserable person, I'm a narcissist. Oh my God, nobody knows how miserable I am. Everything about me, but nothing about this horrible football game. There is no way that I cannot be back in the week with more commentary.
You, just you, building your app on base 44. Describe it. And it's real. One thought leads to more thoughts. Layer by layer, taking shape. When you need your tools, bring them in. They just click. Okay, kick it up a notch. Create something smarter, something powerful. Style counts, so give it your touch. Big or small. Next idea hits at 2 a.m.? Of course it does. Keep building. Ask yourself, wait, I built this? Damn right. Base 44. Build it your way.
What would I tell somebody who has just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's? Damn, that sucks. I get it. I have it too. Why not, between now and that, squish the life
Big STY shit, nigga. 5K, what's up, nigga? Fuck a nigga, yeah. We the ones who get shit started. Don't compare me to no other artist. Everything I drop, be done.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. Before I get started, do me a favor. Down in the pinned comment, just go click the link. You don't have to sign up if you don't want to, but I promise you, the best promotion Weeble has right now is in that link.
What were your biggest takeaways from the Knicks' historic comeback win over the Spurs in Game 4?
Oh my God, we got it.
I think what everybody else would think is just disappointment immediately. 30-point lead, can't give that up.
Definitely.
It's a lot of coaching involved. I think we can all point the finger at De'Aaron Fox, not dribbling the ball out. Wemby's 2 free throws. The keep your foot on the gas mentality that you have to have when you're up. And it's a game of runs and you got to sustain. I think they lost all composure. Especially when you're on the road like that, the energy's up. You can see how a team could lose their edge, and they lost their edge quickly. Brunson did what he was supposed to do. OG came up. I think that's the one guy. Since Bridges is not going to show up this series, it's going to be OG. And I love what he's bringing to the table. He's hitting big shots, making big plays. Spurs didn't show up. Accountability, we take the L. You got to take the L because it's nasty. But I ain't going to fight back.
You just dead. You have decided to concede.
I will.
Dead. Okay.
I'll take my L's when I get them.
Have you laid down the spike back shots?
No.
Okay, still holding the spike back?
I'm going to go down swinging now.
Still swinging. Kenny, let's shift over to you. Former New York Knick, man of the people. Seeing you clapping back at unruly fans during the watch party last night. Never wanted to tolerate any disrespect in any way, shape, or
Yeah,
form.
the game was out of control when that was going on. Like, they was down like 25 when I had time.
You had time, but then?
Yeah, when the game got good, I locked in, man. But
what are your biggest takeaways from the Knicks' historic comeback win, overcame a 29-point deficit in front of Taylor Swift to take a 3-1 series lead over the Spurs?
Yeah, it's funny that Rashad presented that question yesterday, and how would the Knicks respond if they got down 20 in the first half? And now we see how they will respond. I said I don't think they would quit, and they did not. Yeah, you don't get to the finals, man, and have any quit in you. And you don't win that many games in a row and not have any quit in you. So this game was a microcosm of that. They displayed togetherness, they displayed toughness, mental toughness, physical toughness. And on the other side, the Spurs, they played not to lose that game instead of to go win it. You got this team down big. You know they're going to keep fighting, so you have to approach it and come with the same kind of tenacity that you did to start the game with. And I said at halftime, like me and Brandon said, and I said yesterday during the watch party, that the best thing the Knicks got going for them and the worst thing that got happened was halftime, right? So halftime happened, Knicks got a chance to regroup, and the Spurs kind of let off the gas in the second half, and the Knicks just kept plugging away, and made it a game. And OG Anunoby, man, I was saying it throughout the course of the game, he is keeping this thing as close as it can possibly be. He kept that thing afloat during the course. Jalen Brunson was solid throughout the game, but OG made timely shots, 7 for 9 from 3, 10 for 15 from the field, man. He played outstanding. And not to mention the block that he had on De'Aaron Fox. Because they would have had to foul if De'Aaron Fox would have dribbled out. They would have had to foul. So, yeah, it was a brain fart on his behalf, but the game was historic, right? We all know what when you up big, that big in a playoff game, especially in the finals game, You have to put teams away. The Knicks kept fighting. The crowd got back and got involved in the game because they were sitting on their hands for 3.5 quarters, right? Spurs was in control of it, man. But it was a good game to watch. It was a good game to be able to do what we're doing right now, to be a part of it, to give our 2 cents on the things that we see and the things that's going on. But yeah, man, it was a must-win for both teams, like I said yesterday. And the Spurs came out as such, and the Knicks kept fighting as such. And the Knicks came out on top. So now it's on the Spurs to regroup.
Knicks down 27 at halftime. Yeah. Then the Wu-Tang Clan performed from the slums of Shaolin. Some say Wemby should have went to that Shaolin instead of the one in China. He did not.
He did too. Don't you put
he
that
found out about
well.
the slums of Shaolin. Wu-Tang Clan strikes again. But Swag, let's move on to you. Brunson.
Go New York, go New York, go, go. Oh, you don't like that? OG.
You gotta put some longer shorts on.
No, they should have put some longer shorts on last night.
Man. Come in here, Daisy Dukes on, twerking on the couch.
Yeah,
look at that boy.
That's what we do, baby.
Man.
This how we live in New York, son.
Get your shit together, man.
Y'all figured that out yesterday, son. Word to bunk, son.
Word to bunk.
Yeah. Hey, Lord, hey, God. You seen what happened? 29-point lead. Oh, man, I'm going to be watching this on 30 for 30 with my son in like 10 years. I'm like, I've witnessed this, son. Back in the day, they had a 29-point lead. Now they got a documentary. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I love it. I love what... But I never really counted the Knicks out because they did something like this against the Cavs.
Down 22 in that fourth quarter.
So I just kept saying, they get it down to 10, they got a chance. They get it down to 10, they got a chance. And it was coaching. It was coaching, I feel like, too. The fact that you could take out Bridges and play Alvarado just basically the whole second half down there. Bridges wasn't giving you nothing. Alvarado came with some energy. Mike Brown was searching for energy, searching for somebody to, you know, to spark something. And I think Alvarado did that. Shout out to my corners.
Corner
OG got a dope statue coming. We gonna see this on many finals. You know, when they start the finals, before the finals start, the video that Michael Jordan pulled back on Russell, you gonna see OG flying like.
The OG tipping, the tipping scene around the world.
It's gonna be a great statue outside of the Garden. They just balled out. Brunson was like, I'm the face of the league, sorry.
He said what?
Sorry, Wemby. Sorry. I know they cheating for you, getting Towns in foul trouble, reversing fouls. Like, that was crazy. Like, they was trying hard. The league was trying very hard. You revert a foul, that was crazy. And they say, Towns, you get in foul trouble, get your ass out. We ain't gonna put Wemby out the game.
After all that?
After all that, Brunson came down, step back, miss. OG. That was easy. Beat OG. And, you know, Sam, the young coach, he kind of, you know, hey, man, he ain't got the experience. Everybody not pop sometimes, you know.
He fucked up.
You can't say he's not a good coach. He got him there. But the lack of experience show a little bit. And you can't blame everything on Fox that last play. You can't try to blame Fox for that. Being up 29, you're going to blame the last play on Fox.
3 turnovers.
Being up 29, you're going to blame the last play on Fox.
3 turnovers.
It don't matter. We up 29. 29.
But we was up
29.
We was up 7 and you turned it over 3 times.
We was up, 4 and 2 and you missed 2 free throws.
So you can blame a lot of it on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. And it's supposed to be your star. Y'all second running MVP. Y'all don't want to blame Wemby, huh? He had what, 4 points?
He missed 2 free throws. He missed 2 free throws.
But he had 4 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and he didn't have enough points.
4 points in the fourth quarter. And we going to blame Fox?
I think 5 points right here.
Huh?
I think Wemby had 5, but neither here nor there.
4 or 5, it don't matter.
Close enough.
It's still...
It's 1 more point than 4.
It don't matter. They lost by 1, right? So he should have had more than 1.
1 for 4 from the free throw line in that fourth quarter for...
Well, how many?
1 for 4.
From the free throw line. And he blaming Fox.
Is that the late choke?
Yeah.
Okay, late choke symbol. Sacre bleu. Oh, let's move on.
Body bag what, next Monday? Tuesday, Monday, I'm gonna sit on top of the couch like you did.
Yeah, be like me, Nick.
Let's shift over.
Be like me.
To Mr.
Nah.
B.
Be like me, Nick.
Yeah, lost.
Be like me, Nick.
Yeah, lost.
Mr. B, supporting the Bucks. Not in the playoffs, but supporting the Bucks nonetheless. Mr. Bucks and 6. Also, former Nick.
That shit on.
Former Nick, Brandon Jennings.
What the fuck that got to do with today's? Man.
I got a meeting. I got to go see what's going on with Giannis. So,
Mr. B to save the day.
But
biggest takeaways from that Knicks historic win, epic meltdown by the Spurs.
it was ugly early for the Knicks. Cat got 2 fouls in like the first 65 seconds. Mike Brown, he played 12 players in like 14 minutes, so he was trying to find anything to get him going. The Spurs they came out on fire, man. They were on fire. They did what they needed to do in the first half. When Wemby did this, he was in his head. Right after that moment, Wemby went 4 for 18 and 19 from
After
that
the Mitchell Robinson
from that moment. But you got to give it to Alvarado too, man. I think the adjustment with Mike Brown, bringing Alvarado in, being able to bring in a second ball handler to make sure that Brunson is not being guarded 94 feet, I think helped him out a lot. It won't probably show up in the stat sheet, but he was plus 11.
I think that was their first time playing together.
Yeah, since the whole series, so that was big. Then you got OG, who saved the day for Josh Hart. We can, if Josh Hart missed the layup, he didn't box out. So it was a lot of things that OG did to where, also said that he was going to be the X factor in this series, and he's been showing it. And then just the no adjustments, man. Just the no adjustments from the Spurs, no leadership, being down. We can blame D Fox all we want, but that's on the coach too. Dylan Harper, he was doing his thing. He was 8 for 12. I don't know. Why he wasn't in there doing, being able to get shots. So it's a collective thing. You can blame it on Wemby free throws, the coaching, everything. But the series is over. They needed to win that game. That was a big meltdown. I mean, they're young right now. This team will be back though. But this is it's going to be a long summer, and it's I think they're creating some villains over there, man. These young boys are going to be back, but this one is over.
Villain origin story. Dylan Harper, I don't think, didn't take a shot for the last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Yes.
That's crazy. Which is wild. But let's move on to former Spurs fan, current Oklahoma City Thunder fan.
Yeah.
Skip Bayless. Skip, seen a lot of basketball. What's your reaction to the Knicks coming through with a historic comeback win to take a 3-1 lead?
By the way, speaking of your Bucks and Giannis, Kenyon made an extraordinary point yesterday I had not thought about. Giannis to the Knicks next year, win, lose, or draw in these finals. And the more I thought about it, the more I liked it. It got so bad in the first half, I was thinking maybe they should go get Giannis at halftime. Seriously, because it's like that's the only way they're going to save themselves. Because if that outcome had held from halftime on, goes from 76 points in the first half to 40 in the second half. It tied for the greatest decrease, the biggest decrease in points from first half to second half ever in the playoffs since there was play-by-play. I think it's 1955.
Ooh. Different time.
Yeah.
And Rashad,
many moons ago.
Seriously, I think you're going to need an 8-foot body bag before this is over. I do, because your man in the second half was a disaster. That's 3 of 14. That's 2 of 9 in the fourth quarter.
Ooh.
That's 2 huge missed free throws with 1:47 left that you just can't. And in the fourth quarter, he missed 3 total out of 4 free throws. In the second half, the alien had 0 defensive rebounds. That's impossible. It's just he could just stand flat-footed and get 3 defensive rebounds. And he had in the second half 0 blocks. What? That guy? And I keep hearing, well, he ran out of gas because he played all of but 58 seconds of the second half. But I can make the flip side case. He's 22 years old, and where Mitch Johnson would be on the hot seat is if he didn't play Wemby enough in the second half. If he sat him for half the third quarter or whatever, he played him, and that happened. So was he out of gas in the fourth quarter? It's just hard for me to believe a 22-year-old is out of gas. That's just me. Now,
he's a human, bro.
To your point about Mike Brown,
he can't be running forever. No one runs forever. No one's gonna play
the
forever.
gutsiest, shrewdest coaching move I've ever seen in a finals game was with Jose Alvarado, because you just don't do that. You can't do that. To Nick's point, they'd never played together 1 minute of their NBA lives. And you throw him out there for 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, and guess what? Did he ever make you look genius? Because he makes all 3 of his shots, and he makes 2 threes, and they're huge, and they come bam, bam, bam. And they literally, that was the catalyst to the fourth quarter, was little Jose Alvarado playing with little Jalen Brunson. It's impossibly great. And in the grand scheme, I have been doing this for a while. After it ended, I sat back and tried to think if I've ever seen anything more miraculous in my life, my career. I have not. The closest thing I saw to it was in a Super Bowl game. Brandon and I talked about it before the show.
Patriots.
And Tom Brady and company, it's in Houston, Texas. It's a Super Bowl game on a neutral field. They're down 28-3, 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Wow.
28-3. But the reason this eclipsed it was that's Tom Brady, who already had 4 rings thanks to 4 game-winning drives in fourth quarters of those 4 Super Bowls that he had already won. Well, I'm not shocked that he could do that again against that team, because it was the Atlanta Falcons, coached by Dan Quinn, Matt Ryan at quarterback, and they don't have an alien. The Falcons don't have an alien. They don't have that guy where you say, they did it to that guy? No, they didn't. They were just the Falcons, and these were the Patriots, and the final score was 40, what was it, 40 to, I'll get it here, 34-28 in overtime. Okay. Now, to the fourth quarter. Here's the damnedest part of this to me, after I looked really hard at it this morning. The Knicks won in spite of themselves in the last 2 minutes, because they did their damnedest to blow this game that they had gotten back in the last 2 minutes. If you look hard at this, Josh Hart was on the hook to go down in Knicks infamy, because he was an all-time nightmare, not only in the fourth quarter, but especially in the last 2 minutes. Josh Hart was the most dependable Knick. So we start at 1:57 left. He's got the steal and the breakaway, and he gets out of rhythm, and it's just a lot of pressure, man. And he hadn't done this before. And as you know, he lost his sort of feet. Like, what am I gonna dunk it, or am I gonna lay it in? Am I gonna dunk it, lay it in? At the last second, I screwed up, I better lay it in.
Smoke it. We call that he smoked it.
He smoked it. Off the back iron.
He passed the joint.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
He passed it to Wemby.
Okay, and that's for the lead, and it just takes the heart out of the building for a second. Like, we got the. No, you don't have the lead. And then Wemby did miss the 2 free throws, and then it goes back and forth. And
he didn't make either one?
The next possession.
He didn't make either one of those free throws?
No.
The next possession. It was the very next possession.
Next possession.
It was the very next possession.
Yeah, because you could go up 3
yes,
there.
Yes.
Okay. Then it goes back and forth, but now we got 3 Knicks possessions in a row. Think about this. With 38 seconds left, the New York Knicks have a shot clock violation. Well, you can't, if you've come all the way back from 29 down, you can't do that, right? A shot clock violation. And then the next play down, Josh Hart loses his mind, goes completely blank, is in a daze. I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't know where he is. And he does not block out Stephon Castle, who just cuts right up underneath him for the offensive rebound, foul, free throws, swish, swish, right?
Yep.
That's on Josh Hart, man. You can't. The ultimate rebound. Really? You did that? And then with Josh Hart, I'm going to go down to the last play of the game. Dylan Harper's inbounding. And they ran a smart play to me because everybody thought they'll try to lob it to Wemby, let him try to catch it and dunk it. And they have Wemby go out to the free throw line and pick for Stephon Castle. Now, Stephon Castle, to me, we've talked about, he is an angry dunker, man. If he gets his two hands on the basketball, he's going to slam it at the buzzer. And he breaks clean off Josh Hart, who's playing him like outside. He's not behind the pick. He gets smoked, man. He is beaten to the basket by Stephon Castle. And Karl Anthony Towns somehow gets fingertips on Dylan Harper's inbound lob. If the lob is up toward the rim where it was aimed for, we're having a different conversation because he's either going to slam it or he's going to go shoot the free throws to win the game. And he's already convinced me he's going to make those free throws. So that's Josh Hart. And you got away with that. And then the other one you get away with is on the De'Aaron Fox play. And again, I'm not going to condemn him. Your instinct takes over. You're one of the fastest players in the league. Is that fair to say? I think he is. I think, especially with the basketball. This is without the basketball. But he's the one who tipped it up the floor. Oh, and I mentioned the third possession. Jalen Brunson on the last Knick possession before the tip in, he tries a shot over Wemby that's just crazy. Like, you can't do that. And he shoots it up high off the glass, and it touches nothing but glass because it didn't touch the rim. And that's the one De'Aaron Fox tips up the floor, and then he goes and chases it down. Mm-hmm. So help me out here. It's to the left-handed side of the basket, and he's left-handed. Mm-hmm. Now, obviously, in 2020 hindsight, the play is to just go track down the basketball and then just pivot and dribble it out and make them foul you, right?
Automatic.
Okay.
Not even thinking about. We're not thinking about.
You're not thinking about the layup.
We're not thinking about the layup.
We're
up one. They have to foul.
They have to foul.
They have to foul.
But you think he's gonna make your free throws?
If I'm De'Aaron Fox, I'm an 80% free throw shooter.
Time is your friend.
Okay, I got it. But your ego takes over.
Yes.
Your will takes over. You just see basketball. You see left-handed. You see basket. I know what you're going to think. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go track this down, and I'm going to beat him to the basket because I'm faster.
Yes.
No way.
That's the way you thought.
Okay.
Ginobili had the same exact play, and he ran it. That's just being savvy.
It's savvy.
That's savvy.
I understand.
You just run right under. You know time and score. You know they got a foul. I can burn a couple seconds just by running this way.
All right. But OG, it's almost LeBron-esque with the chase down block.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The chase down. You know, this is a chase down.
I remember that.
Okay, so OG chases him down, but go look at it again. Tell me I'm wrong about this. I just knew the whistle was going to blow because OG hammers him pretty hard, body to body, hip to hip. He hits him hard, and he might have gotten a little bit of hand on the block. But he got a lot of ball.
I don't think you touched any ball on that.
It's clean.
I don't think you touched any ball on that.
Let me see.
On the OG?
Okay,
you know why it's clean? Because they've been letting it play. Yeah. So
okay.
It was like you gotta let that go. Yeah. It's a hustle play, and it's a dumb play on Fox.
I'm glad that they let it go. But I thought the way Wemby is overprotected, they're overprotected. I just thought they're just going to blow the whistle and let him go shoot the free throws to win the game.
Yeah.
But now we go the other way, and my final takeaway is, I don't know if this is Wemby's call or the coach's call, but in that timeout before the Brunson 3 attempt, somebody said, Brunson's going to shoot this. And Wemby, I believe Wemby just volunteered and said, I'm going to take him. Because if you go look at it, this isn't a pick play. This isn't where they switch. On the inbounds
Wemby
pass,
started on him.
He just goes out to guard him. Wemby just goes out to guard Jalen Brunson because he says, I'm not going to let him shoot a 3 to beat us or a 2 or whatever it's going to be, a jump shot. He's not going to get a jump shot over me.
And D. Fox ran at him.
Okay, Fox. But
Fox was guarding OG.
He was guarding OG. That's exactly right. And he shades.
Can we look at that final play we have? We have these clips available.
Brunson was picking on Wemby all fourth quarter, though.
Nah, but that particular play, Wemby was like, I got him.
He got it, yeah.
That's D Fox man right there.
He's the one that inbounded. Nobody
That's D Fox man. You got to box out.
Okay, so
left the inbound pass.
Wemby watching too.
Okay, but Rashad, it's good news, bad news for you, because the good news is Wemby did that. He went out there and made him pull up from 30.
For sure.
That's a 30-foot shot.
Short, too.
And it was short. It was online, but it was short.
But where is our rebounder?
You got a free way to the and OG called for the ball after he inbounded. It's like, I'm open for a second. You kick it back, and then once he knows Jalen's going to pull up, he just bolts, and there's nobody home, and he gets a free run, and it requires it's like 1,000 to 1 or 10,000 to 1 luck. I mean, the timing of the play, you got to get the right bounce at the right moment to go up. You know, and it all.
This is the tip. Cat is right there to dunk it.
Usually, Usually, you just crash the glass.
No, he was right in front of the rim. I know, but no, Cat was right in front of the rim. So if he tips it, no, he's gonna tip it right in. Trust me.
But in the end, the Knicks didn't play clean down the stretch, and Josh Hart didn't play clean, and they still won because it feels like it's destined, man. That's who they are.
I said here last night, it was like, here, you take it. No, I don't want it. Here, you take it. Right. Nah, you keep it. Nah, no, I don't want it. Nah, y'all got it, right? That's the way they were playing back and forth, right?
That is correct.
So, yeah, it was that. It was...
Delivery for Kaka. 5 stars tell you.
DoorDash. Man. Somebody had to win it, right? And Knicks made the plays, man. And
I think he gave it away, man.
They did. Hey,
Mitch,
shit down their leg.
You think about how you should coach this type of game down the stretch, up 27 in the third, right? If we're going to keep our foot on the gas, we're not going to play the way that we played to get here, because that's the way essentially how they lost the game. Playing fast, shooting the ball, not making them work on defense. This is sometimes for me, I don't say that the Knicks took this game. It was given to you because we didn't make you work on defense while we're up 25. We didn't make every possession count. We literally shot up, jacked up threes to give them quick transition points to come down and take advantage.
Yep.
I consider them turnovers. Bad, quick shots with no execution are turnovers to me. So now you come down on the other end and they're cutting into the lead. They chipping away, and we know it's a game of runs. So you get down 15, you get down 13, timeout, you get down 9. It's like, all right, damn, they're 9. How can we keep it to above 10? Now they've chipped into it, got to 5. Now it's New York basketball. At this point, you're dead because you haven't made any adjustments as a coach. Your team is still playing the same way you taught them to play, fast and quick, no matter what, we're going to play this way. But when you need to cut down on the lead and you need to cut down on the momentum, you need to start running sets that can calm your team down, take the crowd out of the game with a score, make them call a timeout, show some resilience. They didn't show any of those things. Mitch didn't take any initiative in calming his young players down for the moment and saying, listen, man, y'all got to calm down. They're going to make runs. We have to respond. There was no responses. Jalen Brunson took advantage. OG took advantage. But look, the Knicks still play like trash. They still play like trash. It wasn't a game that I'm like, man, they deserve that. Y'all let that shit go. Y'all let them come back. They would gladly take it if you're going to give it to them. We'll take this shit. But going back, it's going to be tough.
They could have quit. They could have gave up.
No, but like he said, they didn't. They didn't because they know this window is open for anybody if you keep playing.
How do you let that happen? Like, your star is supposed to have at least a post move. Like, you don't keep settling for threes. Like, at one point, somebody got to call for the ball and say, hey, give me the ball right here.
That is true.
Give me the ball right here. I'm going to get it, make something happen.
Well, they only had 28 points in the paint. So
They kept shooting threes. Like, he wanted to be this. He got to get out and try to be in KD. Like, come on.
I think Wemby 1 for 8 in the paint in the second half.
I mean, ever since he said he was in his head, I mean, it looked like he was in his own head
true.
after that.
Yeah.
What? that was Castle, what, only 2 points too, the free throw?
He was in foul trouble too for much of the second half.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
But still, somebody got.
But I still like the adjustment with Mike Brown would bring.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like that was something I did not see coming. But it definitely took a lot of pressure off Brunson bringing up that ball for 94.
It did.
They were 6 points in the fourth quarter. But Alvarado, after that Wemby play on Brunson, game 3, said we're not going to let that happen again. I think he tried to yank Wemby's leg earlier in the game.
And I think with Wemby, he's using a lot of his energy trying to play physical. Like if you look at a lot of his, like he's playing a lot of minutes, but he's taking a lot of energy just, like if you look at some of the plays just physically, like just off picks, just bumping, it's just a lot going on. It's like he got to find ways to like, he's using all his energy and he's playing 43 minutes. Like that's crazy. He shouldn't be getting beat up that much. Like he's the only one really taking the beat out of everybody.
He's flopping a lot too.
Listen, he's getting beat up. All I'm saying is they got to figure out another way or something. Somebody else got to go out there and do something.
I'm not rolling with that one.
I am.
No.
Well, we could look at highlights.
We could.
Every time he's
on the floor and people barely touch him.
Listen, every time he's in the pick and roll, that one layup that he made when he got pulled down and had to go like this, I'm like, God damn.
Travel, come on, let's reverse the call for Wemby. Like, Wemby get everything he wants. Somebody said we thought Wemby was going to get tired. He didn't get tired, so we can't use that excuse now in the finals. We can't use it in the finals.
Okay.
29 minutes per game in the regular season, has played.
Can't use tired and you can't use 22.
Yeah, Wemby,
Right. We can't say he ain't ready for the situation because he's 22.
Okay.
Because and you can't say because it's his first time either.
No,
can't
because
use
they
none.
all their first time. Everybody
He's supposed to be right now a 30-year-old NBA veteran,
Everybody
10-time All-Star. He's supposed to be all of that right now, so there's no excuses.
Okay.
For none of that.
Hey, if that's how you want to put it, I got articles of Bron in the finals too at 22.
Yeah, but we're going to say that there's
I know, but you want to see what they were saying about him?
No.
Okay.
He didn't
no
win any-
excuses.
They're not
He
saying
didn't
anything about Wemby right now.
So no excuses.
Yes, no
Nobody
excuses.
said
Were they
about
blaming
Wemby.
the 22-year-old LeBron James?
Tragic. Tragic.
It was a long time ago.
That's
my memory.
penalty of leadership.
Yeah, tragic. They said it was tragic. Like it was. But I'm saying there's no excuses for Wemby at 22.
Yeah, that's why I hear. That's why Nick can say what he's been saying. Like he's
so
lunchtime baller, all that shit. Yeah.
Lunchtime.
He's 22. I mean, yeah.
Shorts under the jeans.
So, Rashad, you said the other day that people should just give it up on Wemby. He's a three-point shooter. That's what he's going to be. You said he'll be
a guard.
He's going to be a 40% three-point shooter,
Yes,
right?
For sure.
Okay. So I looked this up last night because I was just curious. So the Spurs have now won 12 playoff games this year. They've lost 9, but in the 12 that they won, Wemby shot 47% from 3. That's 27 of 58. That's really good. In the 9 losses, after last night's 2 of 8, he's 11 of 50, which is 22%. So when they lose, they kind of live and die with him from 3 because he's going to be their highest volume three-point taker. And when he shoots 47%, they win. And when he shoots 22%, they've lost 9 games. Mm-hmm. And I looked at restricted area. He had one big restricted area bunch of baskets, and that was game 1 against Oklahoma City at Oklahoma City. It did go double overtime, but he scored 12 buckets in the restricted area. That's by far his playoff high. And since then, they've played 10 games since then. He's averaged 4 buckets in the restricted area. So he goes from 12 in game 1 at Oklahoma City to 4 a game down the last 10. And you know what their record is in their last 10 playoff games? 4-6.
Ooh. You know why that happens, though?
Okay.
Teams have to make adjustments.
Okay.
From that game 1, 41, 24.
He was 41 and 24.
Scouting report means keep his big ass out of the paint.
Yeah, okay.
They want to win. But when you allow him to go down there,
yeah,
this is what you're going to see.
Okay, but last night, it just screamed for him to just call for the basketball, and he can make free throws. He didn't make them in the clutch, but he's a good he's not a good free thrower. He's a really good free throw shooter.
Sure.
And he didn't call for it, man. He didn't say, give me the damn ball.
Because Skip, it doesn't work like that.
It does.
It doesn't work like, throw me the ball.
Yes.
I'm open.
Yes, it does.
Hey, give it to me. I have 3 people around me. Pushing me, grabbing me, holding me.
They gonna call for
if I have 3 people on me, guess who's open?
The free throw line's open.
Somebody's open. Somebody's open. Somebody's open.
No,
you can't just
understand.
Okay, yeah, just throw him the ball because he's 7'8" and all this shit.
yeah.
It's still basketball. I mean,
will your team?
I've seen it.
Right? I mean, we got excuses for
all the great.
It's still basketball.
I mean, will your team, right? Yeah,
Still
it is basketball, so you got to play through the system, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So same.
So when they stop the system, it's up to your coach to reorganize the system.
Will your team?
We got a new system that we need to put in because they've stopped this. They've stopped
So you could get stopped that easy?
That easy? It's the finals, Nick. What the fuck are you talking about?
What that mean?
What that means? So you could get stopped that
It
easy.
was
So
this
they
easy
can
to
stop
get
you
here.
from going to
It
the hole.
wasn't
That
easy to
where
get
you
to
gotta
the
settle for
finals,
threes.
Nick. It wasn't easy to get to the finals.
He said, bruh, not to be a dick, because I'm never going to be in the NBA and all that, but this who said they stopped him that first game and they had to adjust. This motherfucker obviously ain't been perfect the last 9 games, so don't you think you would need to make adjustments?
If they could
Your
stop
team
you
would
that
be
easy
there.
from getting to
Your
the hole
team
where
would
you
be
settle
there.
for threes.
Your team would be in the finals if it was that easy.
Talking about them. You don't need to be talking about them.
It ain't that easy.
It's just the energy just be different though. Like,
Man.
he can't get the ball. Why he can't get the ball to the post? He got to.
Kobe.
I mean, what happened in Game 3? What happened in Game 4? He was getting to the rim easy in Game 3.
It's called adjustments.
No,
team adjustments.
No, it's called
sit in the locker room. And what do we? Hey, look,
settling for threes.
Play this back. Hey, look, guys, box him out. Get in front of him.
You guys fell in love with the
crack
three.
down. We're keeping Wemby out of the paint. That's where his strong suit is.
No.
This is what we need to execute as a team.
No, you guys fell in love with the 3, just like you guys shot yourself out the game like Boston did.
Like 14 to 26 in the first half, I believe 3 of 17 in the second half.
Yeah.
Most
shooting yourself out the
We've
game.
seen Boston do that too. Yeah.
But they were on fire.
Yeah, no, they were.
Yeah.
Josiah, you saying 2 things to a guy who don't even listen to the first thing you said. First half, great.
14 to 26.
What would you come out in the second half and think that you could?
Well, you know.
Yeah.
You know,
So when you
merely
go
a host, but I was
So we're gonna keep playing the game that got us here, just like any other
you
team.
just stay stupid.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, we're going to play the game that got us here, but if something is going wrong, you need to make adjustments. He literally said that. And the Spurs didn't do that. They shot 3 for 17. I said 27, my dumbass. They shot 3 for 17 in the second half. Motherfucker, you tell me if that's good. That's 14 missed. That's 14 zeros. Just so y'all know, in basketball, when you don't score, you have a 0. You have 0 points. So 14 times. This is why I don't like talking to fucking my friends, because it's like, bro, like 14 times we had an opportunity to do something and we got 0. Like, bro, what exactly? Right here, look at the first word. Look at the first 4 words. Look at the first 4 words. That's what I tell my friends every fucking day. That's what I tell my friends. Because it's like, bro, what?
Just keep shooting. Like, I'm just.
It's stupid because we're up. We just 14. What?
Yes, second half. You said you come out and keep doing
So
the
the
same
first
thing.
half was stupid.
Nice. But you keep doing it all game?
If
So you
we're-
don't go down and say, I ain't gonna shoot this 3 this time. I'm gonna go right here.
I
Throw it
just
to me.
hit this 3 in the first half. Why wouldn't I shoot this 3, Nick?
All right. Yeah. They gonna lose.
Why wouldn't I hit? You wouldn't shoot it?
I just missed 8 though.
You ain't just missed 8. It's the beginning of the second half. The beginning of the second, you're not gonna shoot it?
3 for 17.
Right. You hit 2 in a.
We are 3 for 17. 3 for 17. That means at one point we were 3 for 10. And we still, that's 7 more. Low-key, I'm starting to think this motherfucker low-key kind of is stupid. Because it's like, bro, like, I don't want to talk shit, but like, that's 7 possessions. That's 7 times we could have scored. We could have did something. 7 times? How many points did we get? How many fingers am I holding up right now, bro? You see it. That's why I tell my friends, like, bro, like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, bro, we could have been done something. That's why I tell my homies, like, bro, we could have been done something. Like, what?
Bro, you're not gonna shoot your.
What I go for that second half though?
That's at least 14 points. The Spurs lost by 1. They were 3 for 10 from 3 in the second half, and they had 7 more possessions. That is 14 points at least. That's 7 points for free throws. That's 7 free throws. And they lost by 1.
3 for 7.
You missed. Right, and then we kept missing. And we kept missing. And then it's
I
like,
just keep
okay,
shooting,
now.
like, I'm gonna make it now.
Okay, now it's like,
I'm
we
gonna
get
make
something
it.
in the
This,
post.
I'm gonna make
Hey, yo,
it
how about
now.
this? The next 5 plays down. How about this? The next 5 plays down.
Oh my God.
We're not gonna shoot.
Oh my God. That's exactly why. 3 for 10. But I'm gonna make it now. Oh my God, bro. Like, what? We could have been winning. We could have been winning. We could have been winning. Motherfucker's 3 for 10, but hey, I'm gonna make it now. Oh my God, bro. That's why I don't like my homies, because it's like, bro, like, oh my God. Are you serious? Hell, 2 more, we can get a layup, get a dunk. Like, yeah. These motherfuckers choked. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up.
This summer, the cup is bigger than ever, and DraftKings has you covered wherever you live. Pinkies up.
New DraftKings customers, spend $5 and get $200 in total bonuses. The crown is yours.
Oh, JD is outside.
Hello, it's your favorite sports thunk here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry.
But they let too much. I thought in the process of trying to get him back, it got them out of their game. Yeah.
Yep.
And somebody had to sell him. I don't know if it was Mike Brown. I don't know if it was Rick Brunson. I don't know if it was one of the leaders on the team. Says, okay, enough.
That's probably
Let's just play basketball.
Because it's like,
Come on, bro.
It's gonna be okay, Joe.
Jordan.
Jordan.
I'm here for you, Joe.
Man, hush that up, bro. Come on. Keep.
No, I'm surprised. I'm shocked. I'm not the only one. They're gonna be talking about this. This is gonna be talked about. Look, they talk about the game 7 when Willis Reed ran out the locker room with that torn quad, and they're gonna be talking about this game. They're gonna be talking about this game 50 years from now. If the Knicks win this series, like they talked about that game 7, and Willis Reed I don't know if he scored. He might have had 2 points, might have had 4 points.
But that tip in by OG, they gonna always talk about that. Man, that was a huge offensive rebound and putback, bro.
Yep.
Damn. Crashing to the board.
He had 1 offensive rebound tonight, and that was it.
Wow.
That was it.
OG been hey.
But OG's been steady. If you go back and look at consistency and field goal percentage and everything, he's been their most consistent player.
Yeah.
He's been their most consistent player. When they've needed a big shot from someone, he's hit it.
Yeah.
When they needed a big defensive stand, he's made it.
And he was efficient tonight too.
If you go back and look, Ash, put his numbers on the screen. What he's shooting from the floor. He's been like 50% in every game he's played.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm not so sure he shot under 50% yet.
He probably have, man. That man been on fire.
But he's been on fire since he's come back.
From the hamstring.
From the Cleveland game.
Yeah.
So when he got back, because he missed all, he got nicked. He missed all of
Sixers.
the Philly.
Yeah.
But since he's been back, man, he's been on a mission. Before we get to OG start, here's Wemby after the game.
Emotions in the locker room afterwards, and just what was going through your mind as you walked off the floor?
I don't know about the emotions, but it was painful, of course. It feels like we work too hard and give up our leads, you know, just as simple as that. It just hurts.
It's supposed to. Yes. When asked what happened, he said execution, greediness. Clearly, we weren't the most hungry in the second half. No, greediness is what it was because you took ill-advised shots. You, Wemby, too. I'm not, yeah, all you guys, but you, Wemby, because you got 3 offensive rebounds and you stood outside at the three-point line and you jacked up 3 after 3 after 3. You didn't even attempt to put the ball on the floor and try to get to the rim.
Didn't even need it.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. I'm saying, why are you shooting a 3? You in the bonus.
Yeah.
Why are you shooting a 3 with 18 seconds on the clock?
We got to milk some of this.
If you swing, okay, Joe. Hey, swing. I'm wide open, Joe. I get it. But swing and launch a 3?
They wanted to just keep scoring.
No.
You gotta, hey man, they were playing more not to lose than to win.
Once the Knicks got on it, yes, they did. I agree.
Yeah.
Once the Knicks got on that roll and they cut it to 15 and they got it under 15,
yeah,
that's when they start. They really tensed.
Yeah, they did.
They really tensed up. Prior to that, Joe, they had a 20-something point lead. They tried to get it to 40.
Yeah.
But they was trying to get it to 40 in one shot.
Yeah.
As opposed to playing, how did we get this lead? Let's continue to play like that.
Man.
But did everybody want to jack up 3 high? Let me see if I can get hot from 3. I don't know why did he take, why did he take Harper out again?
Man, I don't even know, bro. I thought they were doing a good job at giving up one shot, rebounding the ball, and going down getting the best shot available. Penetrating, getting in the teeth of that defense and spraying out, swing. They were getting great looks, man. I'm talking about they were knocking down shots left and right. All of a sudden, boy, that ball go to sticking. It started not to move as much as it was in that first half. Next thing you know, come on, man. I don't know what you want from me, Ocho. Damn.
I nothing, Joe. I'm just listening. I'm listening to you, analyst. You know, I understand. I understand the frustrations you and I have right now.
OG shooting. He shot 78% from the 3 tonight. He shot 49 from the 3 the other night. He shot 40%. He shot 50%. So in 4 games, he hasn't shot less than 40% from the 3-point line. Tonight, he was 67% from the floor. The other night, he was 69% from the floor. The other night, he was 50% from the floor. And the first game, he was 41.7, so 42% from the floor.
That's just the way you make me. Get that big deal feeling this Prime Day, June 23rd through the 26th.
Peter Van here. You know, I thought growing up would be the worst, but then I found a way to hack a doll.
The man is shooting damn near 60% from the 3-point line and 60+% from the field. He's shooting free throws tonight, 100%. The other night, 78%, 100%, 100%, 100%.
Damn, man.
It's like I said, Chad.
Take your time, huh?
Yeah, it will hurt. Then I already know it.
Yeah, I mean, it would. Can you imagine how I'd been had this been the Lakers?
Oh, man.
Y'all had to do the show by yourself. I wasn't coming on. I wasn't coming on. Hell no. I mean, this is not even my team. And it hurt. I can imagine how Spurs fans feel. I can imagine how Spurs alumni, Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Tony Parker, and Manu, Coach Pop. Man, Coach Pop probably gonna have what you call him, the drive him out there to the airport. and you know, they gotta help him. And he's like, come here, walk by, hold me, and walk by and put puts in everybody's ass when they walk by. You get one. Hey, Fox, come here, come back. I need you to pass back through because you get 2.
Bro, I mean, just wow. I can't. Like, I'm sitting there watching, and I can't even believe it, bro. But I know what the Knicks known for. But I'm like, damn, You know, the Spurs got some dogs, bro. They ain't gonna let these dudes walk them all the way down like that. Yeah, they may cut it to about 12. You know, boom, they'll go back up. Shh. Turnover.
Mm-hmm. But I need some. Can we get Fox? Because I want to know what he was thinking and why. And if somebody, I need a reporter to ask him, why would you attempt the shot there when you already got a lead? If you don't have a lead, Joe and Ocho, I understand it, but you got a lead.
Right.
If the time runs off the clock, you win because you're up one. Now, hey, I'm putting on that speed because you know they can't catch him, Joe.
Yeah.
I tell you, because by the time they catch him, it might be like 3 seconds on the clock.
That man did not want to shoot no free throws, bro. That's why he shot that damn ball. He'd rather take that contested layup than to hold that ball and them boys foul and he had to go to that line, man. I'm telling y'all.
Especially in New York.
Yeah, man, because last game, Ocho, when Castle inbound the ball, he threw it back to Castle so fast. I was like, damn, why didn't he just hold it? He could have shot the 2 free throws. Shh. Hey.
And it's Spurs only made Mitch Johnson, Wemby, and Harper available to the media. So no Castle and no Fox.
Damn.
See, I don't like this. So let me ask you a question. Who was made available to the media last game?
When Castle inbound the ball, he threw it back to Castle so fast. I was like, damn, why didn't he just hold it? He could have shot the 2 free throws. Shh. Hey.
And it's Spurs only made Mitch Johnson, Wemby, and Harper available to the media. So no Castle and no Fox.
Damn.
See, I don't like this. So let me ask you a question. Who was made available to the media last game?
Everybody. Because they won.
Yeah, they trying to get back to San Antonio. We ain't got all day. Come on. Pack
you got plenty of time.
Pack it. No. Pack your bag. Bus leaving up out of here in a few 20 minutes. We ain't got time for about 2 people.
That's it.
Joe, I need you to explain to me what's going on in Miss Johnson's head. Why is he letting these Knicks go on these huge spurts and not calling timeout? What's up with his lineup? Why not Dylan Harper instead of Keldon Johnson?
I don't know, man. You know what? I like the fight that Keldon Johnson brings at times, but sometimes it be...
He don't play smart basketball.
It don't, man. It don't.
He don't play smart basketball. I love his hustle. But hustle, and when you don't have IQ, guess what you'll do? You'll get the ball and then turn it over.
Yeah.
What have you done?
It's hard, man. Damn. I don't know.
I'm looking at...
I think...
Go ahead, Joe.
I think Mitch Johnson... The only excuse I could give him is that he probably has so much trust in his team that he probably didn't feel like he needed to call a timeout. Outside of that, I don't know why he didn't call a timeout.
Joe, you're a young team. Listen, okay, let me tell you why you call a timeout. It's because you've seen the situation before, how they bubble in a situation. When you got the ball and you got a chance to win the game, what did you do when you didn't call timeout? You turned it over. Sometimes, if you got a veteran ball club, if I got a guy like a Steph Curry, I got a LeBron, or I got a Jordan, if I got somebody of that magnitude, this team is 25 years of age. Your best 2 players are 22. Give me a timeout.
The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
Because at some point in time, Joe, maybe it's not a message. Maybe I'm just trying to break Nick's rhythm.
Right. Or give your boys a quick breather.
Or, hey, Mitchell Robinson in the game foul his ass.
No, he ain't
make him shoot free throws.
No, he ain't making no free throw.
He'll give you one out.
No. He the worst free throw shooter in playoff history. So he ain't gonna give you nothing. Ain't nobody expected him. He was 0 for 4 tonight. Ain't nobody thought he was gonna make any of them free throws. I'm surprised he shoot 37% at his shooting motion, Joe.
It's crazy to me, bro. I don't understand that. I'm gonna be honest with you. That mean you ain't put no time in shooting no free throw, bro, for you to shoot that type of percentage. Cause boy, if that ain't the biggest insult that you can have, that somebody can give you when you come in, they foul you right away.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
They think you pure garbage at the line, boy.
And Wemby, don't think we didn't see you buck on those free throws that late.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't think we didn't see that now.
Yeah.
Because Team Nightcap, he praised on you.
Yeah.
But you gagged on them free throws, bro.
Oh, he missed two. He missed both of them, didn't he?
Yes, he gagged.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what shows me also, Joe, when a guy starts shooting threes, you're like, hey, looking for somebody to bail him out. He ain't looking because early in the game he aggressive. You see how he was going to the game. Hey, what did he do? He went to the paint on Robinson. Yeah, I'm in your head.
Yeah.
Hey, go to the left hand.
Yeah.
Now he just wants to sit out there.
He tired, huh? His legs ain't up underneath him. He can't do what he did in the first half.
Damn. You're right, Ocho. Hey, when that fatigue set in, it makes a coward of us all, boy.
Super.
But that's the thing. He's gonna have to get better. And see, the thing is, they can't give him a breather. Because Luke Cornett has been awful. He played 4 minutes, and guess what? He 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1 steal, 0, 0, 0. And 3 fouls.
It's hard to play him, bro. It's hard to play him.
Hey, y'all mad? Got people in the chat mad at me because I'm right. Oh, you ain't give one logical take yet. I gave you a logical take before the series started. The Knicks was gonna win. That's logical.
And who did the inbounds pass? It wasn't Harper, was it?
Hold on.
At the end of the game?
Yeah.
That was Dylan Harper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not Castle? I guess, well, we can second guess. I mean, look, you want your best passers to handle the ball. So it's either Harper or Castle. He went with Harper. But it looked like did the ball get tipped? It looked like it got tipped.
Man, I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, because whatever happened, Joe, you had to turn it off.
Man, I can't believe this, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The whole second half, I was in awe, especially when they cut it to like 9. I knew it was a ball game then, and
Cat tipped it,
and that tough 3 that Cat made.
Yes, yes.
I said, damn. When he made that, I don't know, bro. Yeah. It's like it's like the building erupted. It's like I don't know. It's like San Antonio couldn't think straight. Hell.
Yeah, and that's what you try to do is that you try to keep the crowd at bay as long as you possibly can, Joe. Because as long as I got the crowd at bay, I can hear, I can communicate, high side, low, sync. I can do all that,
bro.
Watch the track. I can communicate. Once the crowd get into it, you can't, man. You know that crowd gets so loud, Joe. You could be standing right next to somebody, you can't hear them.
Oh yeah. Trust me, Blair. I know. And like people think the Garden is a huge place. It's not like a huge arena.
No,
and, everybody is real compact to where everybody's kind of like on top of each other.
Right on top of you.
It's so. I know that was a hell of a feeling, boy, to be in that mix. Damn, man, it was a good game though. Good game. Knicks done what they've been doing all postseason, bro.
And the problem is, Joe, is that Cat's 7 foot tall, so you're probably not going to be able to get it over the top of him. You're probably going to have to make a pass like this here, Joe.
Yeah, and they had Cat bottled up the whole game.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying Cat was on the inbounder on the 1.2 seconds.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of Dylan Harper's what, 6'4", 6'5". Let's just say we give him 6'5".
Yeah.
Cat's 7 foot. Okay, he does this. He's over 8 foot.
Yeah.
So the likelihood of you getting something over the top, you're probably going to have to do this, get something. And I know you don't want to get something. You want to get something going towards the basket because you only got 1.2 seconds, Joe. You don't want to get anything going away from the basket because by the time you get it, turn.
Don't make that guy for an ultra.
Yeah. This one here going, boy. Hey, you thought that game 2 was bad when Wemby threw that ball off Castle back?
Yep.
Yeah. Trying to get out his hand.
It ain't got nothing on this one. It ain't got nothing on this collapse here.
No. And again, I'm saying they're gonna come. I'm saying they're gonna come back, but I don't know how you overcome this because Cleveland never overcame this.
Nah.
That game 1 collapse they had, Joe, Cleveland never overcame it. I will concede this. That costly turnover in game 2, the Spurs still summons it up to take game 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Joe.
What's up, Joe?
It's a tough one, Chad. I know I know some people out there hurting too, boy.
Yeah. They're talking about, well, Unc must have lost some money. Unc ain't lose no money.
I ain't neither.
Unc ain't got no money. Hey, Unc ain't got no money to be betting on no game that I can't control the outcome. Hell, I need to bet on something that I can help control.
Yeah.
This don't do nothing for me, and they ain't neither one on my team.
Ooh, shit. Don't be like your AJ. Oh, my.
Yes, I would like 6 or 7 games. Then I started like, man, I really like Wemby. And I think a lot of people like Wemby. But they're going to get tired and they're going to start rooting against Wemby. Everybody likes Shea until Shea started winning multiple MVPs, and they go in this team was really good, Joe.
Yeah.
Everybody liked Jordan. I mean, they probably still there, but when you win, everybody used to, until Magic started winning all that, like, man, I'm tired of the Lakers. Boo Magic.
Let's see. Shit. Niggas must have forgot that. That's like it works. Shit. Hey, baby. Come pick me up real quick. I'm at the same spot. All right.
Shit. What y'all thought y'all was finna corner me or something? I'm the vet. I knew this was gonna happen. Shit, we be running up mountains and shit, 30,000 feet. Got monk costumes and shit and can't hit 2 free throws. I made one mistake all series. No, I'm not explaining myself to nobody. I could try to take accountability. But the thing is, you gotta take accountability too. Cause we was up 30, and nigga, you messed up too. So, hey, Spurs practice tomorrow. Series not over. Come on, I'm a vet, so I'm gonna get by you. I'm gonna go to sleep. hey, wait, let me. Get in there, and I get your spot, nigga. Wait! This ain't all on Fox. Every one of you niggas made history tonight with that sorry ass performance.
You okay? You understand?
No, do you understand that you not a goddamn monk, nigga? That shit off of you. Your big ass let them come back 30 points? What y'all done did to my Spurs organization? Do you not know how to stop fouling? Yeah, I do. Boy, good job, young fella. Future. And why is this nigga crying? Fuck, you just came in here yelling at me and just caught me by surprise. I only got 5 minutes. Somebody call this nigga mama so he can stop goddamn all that noise. But the biggest problem is what the fuck do we me see what's on that paper. Ooh. This piece of paper say play hard. This nigga is the reason y'all lost. I'm not.
That's just the way you make me. Get that big deal feeling this Prime Day, June 23rd through the 26th.
That's just how it ends like that, straight up.
Unfiltered. I'm not sold. I'm sorry. Unapologetic. I'm not trying to talk about him. Unlike anyone.
New York Knicks, then brought a title, helped bring a title to Cleveland with the Cavaliers in 2016. He's now doing a great job covering the finals as an analyst for the worldwide leader ESPN. I'm talking about my brother, the one and only Iman Shumpert in the house. What's up, big time? How are you, man? How's everything?
Man, I appreciate the intro, baby.
You deserve
Everything's
it.
good, man.
I know this
Everything's
much.
good,
I know
man.
this much. If this was a morning radio show, your ass wouldn't have made it because you were out in the streets with New York Knicks fans partying and celebrating last night. What was that like for you, bro? What was that like for you?
I think that the energy, Stephen A., it took me back, man. I was always a guy that played in the Garden and played off of that energy. I fed off that energy. When the fans are jumping around, when they're roaring and getting crazy, it brings something else out of you. And to see the Garden like that last night, I couldn't even finish my interview. That I was supposed to be with Brian Windhurst, man. I was supposed to be doing something, but the energy just started in the back, and it started carrying out to 7th Ave. And I said, you know what? I got to go touch the people, man. I have to go touch the people. I got to be around them. They've been supporting this ball club. I know I want to ring somewhere else, but everybody's still family. I think the NBA does an extraordinary job of just making sure that you always feel like family, no matter what organization you're a part of. But the Knicks is special, man. The alumni group that helps out, making sure all of us continue to come back. I wanted to go out there and touch the people, no security, kind of just like how JR did it. This time I was ready for it. JR wasn't really ready for what happened. I was ready for it, and I got to go walk around with Baron Davis. We tried to touch as many people as we could, take as many pictures as we could. But yeah, unbelievable comeback, man.
Why did the New York Knicks win this game in Iman Shumpert's estimation?
This is a two-part thing. One, the Knicks showed resilience, and I want to single out Jalen Brunson because he took on the challenge of trying to distribute the ball, changing sides of the floor. He was in actions all night. He made sure of it. He sprayed to the corners, even though they weren't making, he still continued to add confidence to his whole ball club. And I love that floor game from him because even in the second quarter, what was he at 17 in the second quarter?
That's right.
Even when he had to really start pushing on that gas to really keep them within striking distance, well, whatever he could do. He was just trying to keep his team afloat and keep something going. Mike Brown had to keep funneling with different lineups, but his floor game and his ability to say, I believe in y'all, but if y'all need it, you know I got it for you. That was one factor, right? The second factor is I think that De'Aaron Fox, it sucks because I have to single him out because the rest of his team is even younger than him. He's still young.
Yeah, he's
but
28.
The rest of his team is very, very young. And in these moments, they threw him the ball and they looked for him to lead them. And he was not prepared for the moment. I'm not going to say he was scared. He was not prepared. He didn't think things through. I think that he tried to lean on his instincts at times. And this is a chess game. This is no longer checkers when you get into the finals and you're talking about a pivotal game 4 that can now erase the mistake that y'all made twice at home. This now shows an immaturity that I think the Knicks see, that if any games are close, the Knicks now feel like it's their game to win, because if they're not plus 10, plus 15 with 2 minutes left, I just can't see San Antonio putting together a string of stops, being able to have 3 stops in a row. The Knicks continually did, and that's how you cut down in the league. All San Antonio had to do was string maybe 2 series of 3 stops in a row, and this game is over. It's one for the books. I'm very disappointed in what I saw out of the guard play. I saw Stephon Castle. I saw Dylan Harper defer to De'Aaron Fox, as they should in a moment like this, that you feel like it's slipping away. Let me get it to our max guy. And, it was just a disappointing, a disappointing performance out of him. And that's my man's. That's my guy. Had a great year with him over there in Sacramento. But on this one here, he might not even want to look at the tape. You don't even want to look at this film. Just pack it up. Let's get to San Antonio.
De'Aaron Fox has been an all-star caliber player. We saw how he performed in the playoffs against Golden State when they won 7 games, and it took Steph dropping 50 to take him down. We've seen this brother put forth big-time performances in the postseason. We know he can ball, but last night missed 10 of his 16 shots at 38%, missed 4 of his 5 shots in the fourth quarter. And here was the thing. All 4 of his turnovers for the game, Iman, occurred in the last 17 minutes. All 4 turnovers occurred in the last 17 minutes. And so me and Big Perk were debating on First Take, my day job on ESPN, on First Take this morning. And we were debating about it because he was not putting it on De'Aaron. He was putting it on Wemby. And he picked up the phone because I challenged him and I told him, I said, yo, point guards, they know. Call Rondo. Call Rajon Rondo, your boy. And I called CP3. And he's going back and forth on the phone about what the hell happened. Because I'm thinking about point guard. He's talking about how Wemby has got to step up. Your thoughts about Wemby's performance?
I thought Wemby had a good performance all the way until the meltdown happened. I think he, in turn, also looked to De'Aaron Fox. They searched for help. They looked to the sidelines. You saw it on their face. Oh, no, we're about to lose. And once the Knicks felt that, they went go. OG Anunoby all over De'Aaron Fox. Like, it wasn't even a secret that you're not getting by him. And De'Aaron Fox is one of the fastest people I've ever seen with the ball. Only person outside of him is maybe John Wall and what my boy played at Carolina, point guard.
Not Westbrook, not Derrick Rose.
I mean, yes, but I mean, A to B. Derrick Rose was quick. It was zoop, zoop, zoop. It would change speeds, change angles. That's what made him great. But I meant Ty Lawson, A to B. Getting down court and spraying the ball. I know De'Aaron Fox, and I know he can get by somebody. I don't know if it was the high ankle sprain, but it's like if it is the high ankle sprain, you need to tell Dylan Harper, you take over and you go downhill, and it's okay. My bad, I'm losing my voice trying to say all this.
You ain't losing your voice. You sound great.
Dylan Harper was ready and prepared to play, but they felt like that moment was for their max player, and I have to respect that. Wemby, in that moment, knew that this is something that you hired him for. I'm sitting here, I'm out of place. I don't know what's going on. I know he missed 2 free throws, but I was more mad at the fact that Wemby down the stretch, there was a time, I believe the lead was like 12 or something, but Wemby jacked up
a
2-3 threes.
Two threes with about 14, 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Made no sense.
Made no sense at all. I'll give you one of those to just be like, I need to shoot, give us some confidence. But once you miss that, nothing else should matter besides getting 2 feet in the paint. And it was just disappointing, man. Even in some of these stretches, to not see Mitch Johnson run out there and just give the timeout, give them a mental blow. Like, this ain't even about they're fatigued.
Right.
This is a mental
Well-
fatigue to say, hey, let's harness and focus in on this.
Let me point out 3 things, Iman Shumpert. And when I point out these 3 things, then I'm going to go to you with a very interesting question that may not have ever been asked of you before because of this discussion. When I look at Dylan Harper, I'm seeing a cat 19 years old, got game, can ball, and was balling. And Coach Mitch Johnson says, yo, in game 1, I benched this dude in the 4th quarter. I ain't never doing that again. And you put him on a bench for like 5 minutes or so, you put him back in the game and he don't get a shot the last 10 minutes of the game when he was the one flowing for you. That's on the coach to me, but it's also on the point guard. Wimby, what you just pointed out, the elements that you pointed out. Big Perk and them talking about get your big body down low. I say he ain't no big body, he's tall, but he's a